Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's WCTV Basketball Game of the Week 2022. We are at Independence High School as the Independence Lady Eagles take on the Summit Lady Spartans. I am Paul Breece, along with my sidekick, partner in crime tonight, Mark Montgomery, Thompson Station Athletic Director, as well as girls varsity basketball coach at Thompson Station, and the super intel guy for both of these teams, as he was going to will provide us all the information we need to know.
All the inside info.
Absolutely. So, Mark, thank you for joining in and jumping in on the last second here.
More than happy to do it. Excited about this. This is a great community game for us, and we always looking forward to the Summit Indy game.
Well, yeah, I mean, the mile proximity is less than 5, maybe?
They're about 3 miles apart, and we're right in the middle at Thompson Station, and we feed both schools, so we're excited about tonight.
So it is Thompson Station night, I think, right?
That is correct.
Verbiage. Summit here going to win the toss. Both teams are in the same region, if I'm correct, and they have played previously. And with Summit, I believe, coming up on top 44-31 on the last game on January 8th. So we'll see right here, kind of a
Sydney Wright.
That is a nice pass. It looked like, well, we'll talk about the NDD here in a minute, but we'll see the Summit defense here. It looks like man-to-man. And who should we be looking for offensively here for Independence Lady Eagles?
Well, you've got a freshman, Savannah C's, good shooter, can drive the ball to the hole. Leah Oob makes a lot of threes, and then Kayla Northrup as well. And you can't forget about Sarah Tang inside.
So we'll see Summit, who are probably going to run a lot of set plays and more that you'll probably ever see in high school, but it looks like they're going back to the well again with number 15, and that is
Sydney Wright.
Sydney Wright, yeah. So I believe Sarah Tang defensively is going to she's been matched up with her. There's a deep 3 attempt right there off the mark. Tang trying to scrap for the loose ball, and we are going to get, well, no.
Oh, Northrup ends with it under the goal. She's trapped. Oh, Tang inside.
I guess that is an easy answer,
there you
right?
Go. There you go.
For sure. So,
yeah, Indy's going to have to try to control Nicole. She's quite the point guard. I know Summit's glad to have her back.
There's a deep 3 off the mark by number 14, Runk, and it is going to be picked up by Sydney Wright, who's collected all 6 tonight so far for the Summit Spartans.
Sydney Wright show so far.
You know, I think Coach Tony Hill back to the Williamson County community previously, I believe, at Centennial High School.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, had some really good success there.
There's a step back.
Leah Oob for the 3.
Going to be collected. And now Coach Wild, longtime coach, very successful high school coach, won state titles in both boys and girls. Here comes another set play.
They were looking for a back door with Bergen right there, and Kayla Northrup, a nice defense. Right back to Sydney.
Yeah. And man, that is a silky smooth basket right there by Sydney Wright. And she basically is 8-2 right now on the scoreboard. There's a high post entry and boxed out loose ball back.
Oh, Oob again for 3. Oh,
bang!
Nothing but net right there.
Well, so Summit quickly going to attack. And a foul. We'll see that's going to be on.
It's on Tang, I believe.
Yeah. Correct, number.
Oh, no, they
12,
called it on 12. Yep.
Chilton.
She got her first.
So out of the 10 ladies on the floor, how many have you been involved in directly?
It's really interesting. I'm looking at Independence right now, and Leah Oob, when we opened Thompson Station, was an 8th grader, played for us, and then also Savannah C., who's a freshman. Quinn Johnson, that starts for Summit, was also another one of our Thompson Station girls. And then Claudette Runk played for me when I was at Spring Station. So, yeah, a lot of girls.
A lot of connections. That's why we got you here. Give us the the daily scoop here, and that's going to be a foul on Wright. And I tell you what, I guess if John Wild says anybody else can foul but not Wright, I mean, she's got 8 of the 8, right?
Don't want to get her out at this point. She's definitely been something to be reckoned with inside.
So Northup I'm here in the books with the free throw. Oh, and a great offensive board putback.
Ryan Brown, and I'll tell you something, Paul. I've watched a lot of this team play, even last year when they really struggled. Ryan Brown is a coach's dream. She is just effort, effort, effort all the time.
And is she a local middle schooler?
I think she was a Heritage Middle Schooler.
All right.
But she is quite the softball player.
Oh, now that's, yes, I have heard that as well.
Yes.
So 2 missed, but another offensive board. And there goes Brown again, scrapping on the floor. And going to be collected by the Lady Spartans. So Nicole Razine bringing the troops up. And here we go with a offensive motion for a 3 for Bergen Ali, who just off the mark. I believe Bergen hit 7 3-pointers the other night against Ravenwood.
And Ravenwood went to a box and 1.
Almost a triangle and 2, probably. Yeah. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yes.
So I guess Sydney Wright not comfortable shooting a 3, Coach.
Yeah, I think Ryan Brown was going to let her take that one. They don't want any more of her in the paint right now. She's had her way. A lot of movement with a lot of high screens for Summit right now. Yeah. Indy doing a really good job of switching and going under the screens.
And it's amazing for Coach Wild's teams. If they don't work, they'll do another one.
That's right.
Do another one. There's not really a free-flow basketball.
Great job by Kayla Northup on defense right there, getting her hands on the ball, getting the jump ball possession to Indy.
So 8-6 with less than 3 minutes and 20 seconds here in our first quarter. Our first game of the WCTV Game of the Week. Welcome on our YouTube live stream.
You know, the old cliche is you can throw records out the book when there's a rival game.
That's right.
And this has lived up to it in the first 3 minutes of the game. Independence and man-to-man doing a good job after the first few possessions.
And just cannot buy one is.
Has Claudette Runk on that one. Look, it was all the way down and then out. There's a nice little flare screen play.
There's a wide open look right there for Northrop.
Yeah. Well, if these balls start going in, this is going to be a fun game to watch.
Yeah.
I tell you, Summit doesn't let you rest.
No, they'll just screen you and move you to death, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Indy trying to tie this thing up. There's a good look, another open look.
Oh,
man.
All of them look good leaving their hands.
That's right. May not have expected this. Kind of like the unexpected snow outside.
I walked out of practice today and I was like, my goodness, there's a blizzard.
I think Coach Wild went back to the play that.
Back to the well.
Yeah, absolutely. So Wright adds her 10th point, and the score is now 10-6 Summit.
Or 10-6 Sydney Wright.
Yeah, that's right. Correct.
A little trap action out of Summit.
Oh, that's a great move. And the continuation. And the basket is scored by number 22. Coach, you may have to help me here. Because
Savannah C right there. Now, I've seen that for now 4 years. That girl is tough to stay in front of and a hard worker. Love to see her playing as a freshman.
Savannah C. listed as number 34 on the roster. That's why it took me a minute to kind of digest what was happening there.
I guess when you're a freshman, you don't get to pick your number.
Well, she got a pretty good number, 22. They didn't get number 51 or something like that.
Well, Coach, I'm going to leave you for a couple of minutes.
All right, man. 1 minute remaining in this quarter. Coach Montgomery's got to do some housekeeping duties.
That's right. I'm hoping we'll get a good ovation here.
Absolutely.
I'll be back shortly.
Good luck. So we're going to continue here with less than a minute as the Thompson Station basketball team heads down to be kind of honored here. So here we go. Independence 10-8 has had multiple shots of trying to take this lead and has not been able to create any kind of momentum. And there's a nice left-handed runner and a great offensive rebound. So Razine bringing the ball up. And here comes another set by Coach Wild. Slowing the game down. Less than 15 seconds here. Trying to get a good look off before the period ends. And there goes Razine around the corner, the drive and the basket. And the first two. And C looking for one last shot. And it's going to be attempted right there by Leah Oubre. So the score after 1 quarter of play, 12-8 Summit. And after the first quarter. So we are here at Independence High School where we have a big night ahead of us with the boys game to follow. And it is just a great night to be here. Exciting, our first WCTV basketball contest this season. Kind of had some delays, and we're just glad to be back. And a great border battle, per se, with Independence and Summit. So second quarter, Independence is going to come out with possession. Again, Coach Tony Hill, the Lady Eagles first-year basketball coach. There's a nice drive and a Oubre for 2. And the Eagles cut it to 2. Kind of a different look here without the big post players for both teams in the game. And Savannah State throws it out of bounds, Coach.
Wow.
And
freshman mistakes right there. She had a wide open layup.
Absolutely. Wait a minute.
Trying to be unselfish. Sometimes you have to take it.
That's right. So now, back in the game is Sydney Wright. She got a quick breather right there. And now matched up.
They probably had to put her hand in a bucket of ice because she was on fire.
Oh. And Maddie,
there we go.
Maddie Manis in a matchup situation there, but that's Nicole Razine.
Coach, that was such a good play by a girl who has all the points, and then she gets double, kicks it out for the 3.
It's fantastic.
Good basketball right there.
Fantastic. So, and I think Coach Tony Hill on a quick timeout right there, which I completely agree, but he said, Ron Brown, I think you need to get back in the game.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you, Sydney Wright she's quite the player. She knows how to use her body well, and she's an unselfish player. And right there just showed it. I mean, she scored 10 straight points, and then a lot of girls would have just went up with that ball, and she didn't. She found her open teammate for an open 3. I think it's Nicole Rosani.
Rosani, okay.
I think so.
Listen,
yep.
Rosani and
Leah Oob is
silent
yes,
R.
Yes,
I've been mispronouncing that the whole time. Thank goodness you came back, because that would have been a mistake the whole game.
Might have got an email about those.
Oob.
That's correct.
Oob. Okay. Hold the R and the E. No need. Andy's had plenty of chances, just couldn't convert. And now kind of a bad situation.
Oh, that's a tough call right there.
That is a bad, I should say bad, but that's a bad break for Summit.
Yes.
Kind of like a jump ball situation, just kind of, you know. Anyway, so now quick, I think that's going to be Wright's third foul.
Oh, goodness. That could be an issue, although Summit has lots of girls that can get the job done on the offensive end.
How about that? Quick. Well.
Savannah C with the three, kind of a deep three right there. And, you know, it's so different, this younger generation. And even coaches nowadays, you're open for that three, you're taking it.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Here comes out the back door.
That was a nice
pass.
inbounds.
So Brown on the set play right there by Coach Hill.
I like that. You know, usually you get the inbounder throws it in, you throw it to the wing, and they screen down. She actually went on the opposite side.
Yep.
It was a good little play there.
So both student sections are kind of arriving here, Coach. I mean,
starting to fill up, isn't it?
This is I believe our first time. We're normally on that side, and we get caught behind the Independence student section. And it's hard to see in this corner down here.
Yeah, they don't sit very often.
No, they don't, not at all. I tell you what, free throws have kind of hurt Indy right now.
It's kind of been the calling card for them all year. They put themselves in good positions and just, can't consistently convert on the offensive end.
So here we go. Little dribble drive action by.
Yeah, Quinn Johnson with the ball there off to Rosani. I know Coach Wild was loving to get Nicole back and missed most of the season. And she is quite the ball player.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Got a breakdown, and there she takes.
She's just tough, and and good little young freshman trying to defend her.
Yeah, Fleming. Who's going to be pretty good, I think.
I think so, too. She was really tough in middle school last year for Heritage. Leah Oob to the basket for two.
Oob, and now Coach Wild is kind of seen enough, I think, at Annie. So the timeout by the Lady Spartans right here. Coach, let's talk about middle school basketball and where you guys are at right now. I know you just finished up the formerly the WMAA section of the tournament, but I guess I don't know what we classified, the area tournament.
Yes.
Now, you guys won that championship. Now I've moved on to the sectional part of the tournament, picked up game win number 1 in that tournament. Now where are we standing?
That's right, and so we were able to host the game last night, first round of the sectional tournament, TMSAA. We'll be moving to Lawrence County on tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Wow. And what's the drive time on that?
It's about an hour and 10 minutes for here. So we're going to be eating breakfast at 7 a.m. Make sure my girls are up early.
Well, that is quite the trek. 10 a.m., that's an interesting starting time right there.
I imagine there's quite a few games tomorrow. 3.
Yeah, Ali just can't seem to feel it right now. And the Lady Eagles trying to push the tempo here. And there's Fleming.
Drug that foot a little bit.
One of those indecisive, like, oh, wait a minute, I have it? Nope, just kidding. I'm not really sure I had that, Coach. Sorry. Yeah. Razine, correct?
Rosani.
Yeah, she
Nicole.
changed the whole complex of the game offensively for the Lady Spartans. I mean, just her mannerisms, her control of the offense. And there we go.
Yeah. That's Runk right there.
Yeah. And listen, you don't want to get in a golf match with Runk. If she tries to drag you out on the golf course, she's going to take your money.
Agreed. What an athlete she is. A multiple sport athlete. She has been knocking down threes for Summit for a long time.
Yeah.
She's been varsity player since her freshman year as well.
And do you know her next step college-wise in sport, possibly?
I'm assuming golf. We both have seen her play golf,
Yeah.
and it is impressive.
Yeah. Well, they're just trying to double Ryan Brown.
Yeah, she's so athletic.
And the junior answers the bell. And so listen, this is all predicated by the the 3 fouls by Sydney Wright,
That's right.
The post player for his Summit.
That's right. They turnabout is fair play, right?
That's deep.
Oh, Runk barely missed that one off the back rim. Kayla.
I don't know what you – here, Ryan, you take that.
Summit's going to get in a little foul trouble here.
I was going to say, I believe it's 5 or 6 to 1 team fouls.
Yep. Well, Independence has not made the outside shot, and they're looking more at the dribble drive and getting the ball into Ryan Brown.
There we go. We snuck her in the back right there. Now we cut it to 3.
Close one early. Rosani, she's so talented. Nifty move there, and they got her on the arm. She'll shoot 2.
Well, let me ask you this, Coach Montgomery. I mean, you win tomorrow somehow. Is there another game tomorrow, or where?
They actually do space the games out. Thankfully, it's not like an AAU tournament where you play multiple in one day. So if we were able to beat Prescott South, which is a very talented team, we will not play actually till the following Thursday, again at Lawrence County.
Wow.
You win that one and another one at Lawrence County for the sectional finals.
Okay, so you would actually 3 more, right?
That's correct.
Oh, wow.
And then if you win sectionals, and I'm assuming there's 4 sectionals, then those 4 teams end up in Murfreesboro.
So this is Williamson County's first look in middle school state championship in the basketball. So we're all kind of learning the that's a great defensive play.
Wow. Savannah C with the nice strip on Rosani going to the goal. Looked like it went off her knee, but
it did. Yeah.
The referee is the lawmaker out there, and what he says goes. Kayla with good defense on Bergen.
Right.
Well, coaches
trying to get it. Yeah, they're trying to get the corner. They can't get it.
Yeah, they did early, and they went away from their set plays, looking just more dribble drive right now.
So the crowd's starting to get involved here.
Oh, Leah Oob all the way down. Oh, just missed the layup. These girls are battling. The basket seems really tiny right now for both teams.
Absolutely. So 2 minutes here remaining until halftime. And Zani.
Man, she's tough. I'm telling you, they're going to have to adjust how they're playing her. They're going to have to maybe allow her to shoot the 3. She's just so tough off the dribble.
Big 3 attempt.
Offensive rebound.
Now
Fleming's not a three-point shooter. I mean, she was wide open. No. You don't mind her taking that shot, but she's one that wants to take it to the hole.
So a minute 20 until halftime.
Here we go in isolation with Rosani again.
They got her again. Beat her around the court. Oh!
Passed it off. Beautiful. Number 23.
Jada Pittman, yeah.
Coach
Wild looked like, what are you doing?
Yeah, shoot that layup. Yeah. Jada appreciates it.
Oob. It's a good block out by Bergen Ali, the number 11 right there.
Great hustle by Indy.
Bad spot, but Indy's going to get out of it here with less than a minute.
Jump ball possession to Summit. That was a tough drive for Leah. She's got double teamed, blocked the shot. you can't fault Indy. I mean, they're playing hard. It's just you just think over time Summit's talent on offense is just going to wear them down, and just the lack of experience for Indy, which has been pretty much what's happened. Oh, nice crossover.
Oh, I believe she got fouled, but no call.
Again, probably a shot that Nicole that Coach Wild's going to be like, you need to take that shot, but an unselfish play nonetheless. Bad foul there up top on the inbounds.
And only their third foul. And, you know, it's been, for the most part, a pretty clean game, I guess.
I think I would have fouled Nicole a couple of more times.
Yeah, for sure. So a set play right here.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ali just can't seem to find the basket here. So another good shot here. Summit up by 7. Seems a lot closer than that.
It really does, and it's just a matter of both teams struggling a little bit, but then they can't seem to keep Nicole away from the basket. Ten seconds.
Yeah, what do we got?
Backdoor play.
Wow, 5.2. Do you get right back in the game right here for this one play? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
If it's me, I'm making a quick substitution. Nobody's been able to control her.
Oh, man. Bergen Ali got to get rid of it. Rizani misses, and we're going to head to halftime. So, first half is concluded our WCTV game of the week, and the Summit Spartans lead the Lady Eagles 24-17. We'll be back for second half action.
I think that deep down inside he probably is.
And I mean, with Sydney Wright being in foul trouble, she came out and scored 10 points, and they got 3 fouls, and I think she's okay. So it looks like kind of a makeshift 1-3-1.
That's right. Yep. Annie Gibbs in the game for the first time, freshman from Thompson Station, misses the shot right there.
And obviously, right, Mark, we're not are we saying that some of it was all cold shooting. Independence also had their issues with trying to get the ball to go to the basket.
Oh,
and then she's back at it.
Yep.
So Sydney Wright, number 15 right there on the drive, gets fouled. She would be the one that Coach Montgomery said at the beginning of the game, keep an eye on. And lo and behold, she's living up to the expectations.
Absolutely.
But you know what? If we had a free throw contest between these two, I don't know if I'd take anybody out of here. I'd take one of your players.
It's been a tough night. Atmosphere's a little different. Have a rivalry game like this. There's a lot of nerves. I look for the second half to both teams to shoot better.
A little pressure right there for the first time shown by Coach Wild.
It's good ball movement. Savannah C for 3.
Bingo. The lid is off the basket.
Another Thompson Station player, a little plug right there.
Yeah.
Quinn Johnson with the ball.
Oh, here we go.
Back to Sydney.
Oh,
goodness.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
That's going to be 4, and the game has just turned a little bit,
Oh,
Coach.
my goodness. Yeah, he's going to have to take her out now. And you do take a chance. You start your player. She's had a great game. She has 3 fouls. You talk to her, you're like, hey, don't get that 4th foul.
Be careful. And Ryan Brown, I guess, maybe Coach Hill, said something to her hopefully at halftime and said, listen, she starts to lower that shoulder.
That's right.
Just take it like a champ. Maybe we'll get a call.
That's right. And you have to take that chance. It makes a big difference.
And there's C in the corner. She just made a 3, but it's going to be a turnover. No call. Is this going to land?
Oh.
Could have been a momentum swing
It
right
really
there.
could have. Yeah, Summit with the 24-20 lead.
Yeah.
Independent sticking with their man-to-man.
And really spreading the floor this time. Bam.
Claudette Runk.
Wow.
Steady as you go.
Oob. That's been her shot. And another.
Oh, great rebound by Ryan Brown.
Yeah, absolutely.
Couldn't put it back in. Independence has to be careful here. It's a little 7-point lead. You got to get stops when you can't score. Summit, just methodical.
Oh, absolutely. And, this game has gone by fairly quick, and it's because, one, there wasn't a lot of fouls called, team total, and two, Summit just keeps the ball. If they were a soccer team, they've had the ball on their side of the floor, majority of the game.
Too, when teams are familiar.
Oh.
And here we go again, Rosani to the goal. And
Man.
they have got the only adjustment, I think, if I'm coaching Indy right now is I'm telling them, Rosani gets the ball, you got to give her some room.
Yeah.
And that's just unfortunate.
Rosani now has become the leading scorer for the Spartans. But going back to your thought, I think we were going in the direction of when two teams know each other really well, right?
Yeah. And, you're running your sets, you're running your plays well. They know your plays as well as you do sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, and a great hustle play right there.
Good job.
Johnston.
Quinn Johnson. Sophomore getting a lot of playing time this year, really coming into her own. A little action for Bergen wasn't there. Claudette gets it. Hey, Indy's doing a good job. They're taking good angles. The only one they can't handle is right there.
Yep. Oh, what a good rebound. I thought that was a pretty good no call. There was no body on anybody, and they were just kind of fighting for the ball.
Oh, I'm going to tell you, Summit has something going with the 1-3-1.
Oh!
But you got to box out.
Yeah, Manis, the senior. Leah Oob has been at that high post all night, and, she's thrown the shots up, but she just doesn't look very confident when she's shooting that shot. And maybe when she hits one or two, that's going to maybe turn. But I get Manis right there, who has stepped in for Brown. And I'm looking down there just to see if she's okay at the end of the bench down there. I would be telling her, you're playing every time.
That's right.
Ronk, is it going to happen again? Try to draw the foul.
Yeah.
Slow to get up.
Now Summit setting up another play. Coach Wild getting them set. Looks like a back screen for Rosani.
Wow. I think Runk didn't realize she was going to be open right there.
Now, here we go. Rosani, I see now that was a much better job of defending her. She's got to dig deep on your angles when you're facing a girl that can really take it hard to the basket. Oh, nice little flare screen for Bergen.
Bam.
There it is.
Ali. And Coach Wild's going to call a 30-second timeout as the lead has been extended to 9, 32-23 here at Independence High School.
I tell you, I like this timeout. I think it's smart. I think you've done a decent job. You're scoring more, but you got to get stops. And you get that lead, you get them organized, and maybe now you come down, get another stop, another score, and all of a sudden this game is starting to spread out, and Independence starts to question themselves a little bit.
And, and looking back, I think you had mentioned pre-game to me that, Coach Hill likes to play a lot of kids, right? And I haven't gotten an exact count on what he's played, but there have been a lot of Lady Eagles on the floor tonight for him. He doesn't really settle on a 7 or an 8. I mean, he's going deep, right?
And, you know, he's a first year at Independence, and I think that has something to do with it. And also, there's just a lot of inexperience across the board for the entire team, not just the young ones, even some of the older ones.
Yeah. And a veteran timeout right here. I mean, you know, Coach Wild calls timeout. He's going to change defenses for sure, put a little pressure on. Let's see how these young Lady Eagles handle it. And that's a bad spot to be in.
Yeah.
And one.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Just a little bit of the inexperience showing on the Eagles on that possession. A little 2-2-1 press. You dribble up the sideline against a 2-2-1 press, you're going to get in trouble.
Bad deal. There's a made free throw right there.
Hey, Rosani with another 3-point play.
Now Coach Hill was like, well,
just what we talked about.
Yeah.
You know, you call a timeout, you set your defense, you get a turnover, get an and one. It goes from 2 possessions ago, it was a 6-point game,
right.
and now it's a 12-point game.
So a huge momentum swing right there. And Coach Hill now going to have to kind of fight back and see if his young team has enough grit to try to, you know, turn this thing around. Can't let it slip away. I think this may be our first double-digit lead of the game.
I think so.
So,
and this is a good timeout for Coach Hill as well. I mean, it gather the troops. Say it's okay. We're still in the game. Let's be methodical. Let's remember how we break presses.
Well,
anyway, he's staying with the senior inside, giving Tang and Brown a rest on the bench there, and I think that's kind of how the season's gone. It's he's looking for a go-to.
So another veteran move right there.
Yep. you call timeout, I change what I'm doing.
That's right. So 1-2-2 maybe, or 1-3-1.
Still 1-3-1. Good drive by Oob. She's just having a tough time letting that ball go in the basket.
Yeah. So Manis, the senior, offensive board, and a tip put back, going to get fouled. Now we're going to the free throw line, the Achilles heel of both teams.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of offensive rebounds in this game. And free throws have been tough to come by tonight. Annie Gibbs checks out. Aaliyah Fleming checking back in. Freshman for freshman.
That's right. You talked about it. And another miss. The senior going to collect that.
So you got a couple of sophomores on the floor for Summit. A couple of freshmen on the floor for Indy. And you have to think that both teams have bright futures. Not to mention Summit having a bright present. A really, really good team this year. There it is again. Rosani to the basket. Wow.
It was so funny to see Coach Wild right there. He directed Rosani come left. Fleming did a nice job that first time to cut her off and recovered really well. But I guess Coach Wild must have seen something. So, hey, no free throws. We're going to run on the floor. That's interesting.
Yeah, it looked like she was in the shooting motion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here comes elevator screen with a drive. That's a nifty play by Rosani. Reverse layup. Boy, what a talent. A nice little set play, too. I mean, your defense is thinking, oh, well.
Yeah, that was a confident shot right there, brother.
Hey, she's unconscious now. Just from coaching her 1 year, she's a confident young lady. Now Rosani's filling it in and out on the three.
Here comes Fleming, and this is kind of her game, right?
Yes. You called it. 2 points in the paint.
So cut it to 10 here with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
It just stops for Indy. It's just hard to come by right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Johnson on the drive. Ooh, looked like a foul. Wow.
So Indy going to be the beneficiary of this kind of free-for-all here. I don't know if this is a prelude to the boys' game, but this. I think she wanted it.
Oh,
Kayla Gibbs.
All the rebounds we've been seeing, and that ball bounced twice before anyone touched it.
It's Northup. I'm sorry, not Gibbs, but that. Yeah, I mean, how about that? The ball laying on the ground. Oh, I'll take that.
Oh, another Well, that little play has worked a few times. Looks like a
hand check. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey.
She did a pretty good job with Maddie Manis there.
Yeah, she did a great job in her minutes in there. I know Coach Hill's appreciative of that. Now you have a fresh Ryan Brown in the game, and hopefully she can make her impact felt. Oh, tough turnover. That'll drive you crazy, is an inbound turnover.
So here we go. Oops, still at the high post. Here, let me stick my arm out. I'm going to drive on you. Throw it again inside. Going to try to attack.
There we go. Oh. Kayla Northrop.
And a great block out by Ali.
Yeah. Ryan Brown's not an easy one to block out.
Not at all. You're correct.
You know, and she's such a well-rounded player. Doing the dirty work, you know, everybody talks about her scoring, but she's just an all-around good player.
Uh-oh.
With a missed three. Ryan Brown with the rebound. Oh, Savannah's got a little room on the wing. Well, look at that.
Boom.
2 in a row for Oops. She's starting to feel it. And that's, what a heads-up play by Kayla Northrop. Goes up strong.
Oh.
That's what a senior does for you right there.
Absolutely.
She acted like she was going to get back on defense and just snuck her nose in there. Inbounds play, just not really paying attention.
And it made free throws, so.
Well, Leah Oob with a couple of made shots, and Kayla with a heads-up play twice with the rolling rebound. Independence right back in the mix.
Yeah, we were talking a 12-point lead, and now we're counting down to 4 as the quarter is about to end.
And border battle number 1 living up to its notoriety here.
You know, when you have a game between two schools that are close proximity, you know, the student section gets here a little bit earlier than a normal game. So
that's right.
This crowd is a little different than what maybe they're normally used to playing in front of.
Definitely. Oh, she's
oh my.
I'm glad I'm not having to stay in front of Nicole Rosani tonight. I think I might have to buy new ankles.
The junior is trying to add to her team leading 16 points with 2 free throws here.
And I'm going to tell you, Savannah C is not an easy defender to get by. And she had her own skates a little bit right there. And
yeah. Is she also a soccer player, Savannah?
She is all basketball.
Okay.
And she could probably play anything. She's a very, very athletic girl. Oh, that's an unfortunate foul on Runk right there.
That's going to be 3 for Claudette Runk. You know, and I think if foul trouble is ever a problem, I think Indy's got the advantage, right?
I would agree, yep. Just because they play so many.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Five-point game.
Wow.
Summit clinging to a 38-33 lead. I mean, if you're Coach Hill and Independence right now, you have to feel good about where you are in this game. I mean, Summit, with the pedigree they've had, the success they've had over the last few years, and you're an up-and-coming program, first-year coach. I mean, all you want is a chance to win it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, after the first contest, I believe Summit won 44-31. I mean, you know, and correct me if I'm wrong, because the regions are a lot smaller, I think the number 1 seed in the district now is basically an automatic bye to the region. There's only 3 teams.
Top 3 are automatically in. So you have 2 5-team districts.
Okay.
And so if you qualify regular season in the top 3, the 4-5 will play each other for a play-in game, and then 1 plays 4, 2 plays 3. And in the region now is the 2.
The original.
That's right. That's right. Well, you've added, you know, a Hillsboro, Overton, and a Columbia Central. Page moves down to 3A. So you a little bit of mix of Williamson County teams and a couple of other teams. Definitely interesting since they went to the 4th classification this year. isolation for Rosani.
Oh.
Yeah, they are not going to get in a hurry.
No.
Especially with a lead. That was tough. Referee's letting them play a little bit.
Absolutely. And here comes Brown on the run.
Wow. That's tough. That girl is so athletic. And, I mean, you're talking about your center.
Now, we're talking like a D1 softball player, correct?
We're talking Missouri.
Okay.
So she's a junior. I talked to her the other night after a ball game, said she's looking forward to playing college softball at an elite level.
Well, she's got the competitive juices. I mean,
Yes.
to play high school ball keeps those things, flowing for sure. And being in front of this crowd, she may rise up the challenge.
Absolutely. Wow, knocks down both free throws. We haven't seen much of that tonight.
No, absolutely not. So a win here by Indy. I mean, I don't know where they stand in the region or the district. Excuse me. I think they're 1-3.
I believe so.
So, oh no!
Wow, back rim by Rosani.
Rosani, yeah. Brown with the board, and here we go. Not sure this is who we're handling the ball up the floor, but
yeah, give it to Brown, right?
right. Oh, and here comes. We need some confidence here.
Well, Savannah C for 3. Oh,
Brown underneath the. Oh, the one basket I think all night that's been just like
uncontested.
Yeah.
Hard for anybody to get open shot here lately. Oh wow.
Oh,
that looked. Well, I'll tell you, I thought Kayla Northrup had all ball on that one, but referees obviously have a better look at it than we do from up here.
So obviously with your ties to Indy basketball, it's Indy, Summit, and do you know the other 3 in the district? Nolensville.
Okay. And then Ravenwood and Columbia Central.
Which is not a tough out. I mean, they're very good.
Their boys and girls teams are very, very good. Boys teams leading the district, undefeated.
Wow.
Beat us Friday night. Got open in
more.
the corner. Oh, goodness.
Oh,
what a screen
by the senior. And Fleming, the freshman.
I didn't even realize she had come back in the game and making her presence felt again. So Independence has adjusted a little bit on defense. They're not playing up on Rosani as much now. I think that's a smart move. Savannah giving her a lot of room here. I know Coach Wild. He has a lead. He'll just tell Rosani to hold on to it. Independence has taken away the backdoor play. They've tried it several times, and they've not fallen for it. That's good scouting by Coach Hill. And there's that flare screen. Oh, great up fake. What a block by Kayla Northrup.
No way.
Ooh. Wow, Leah Oob from the corner off the catch. I don't even know if she was squared up to the goal. What a shot. Indy takes their first lead of the game. Yeah, going to the bench in the fourth quarter here, Coach Wild.
Yeah.
A young lady from Spring Station, number 2, is in the game for the first time. Trinity, I believe, is her name.
Yeah.
She's doing a good job, and she's aggressive with the ball as well.
Yeah.
This is where you want the ball if you're Coach Wild. You want it in Rosani's hands. So they're using clock. He's going to be methodical. Here we go.
Yep, it's gone.
Oh, great hands by Savannah. Look, great sportsmanship right there. Savannah strips the ball. Rosani accidentally shoves her in the ground and then helps her up. So you love to see that in a rivalry game. You want to win, you want to play hard, but you also want to respect your opponent. Love to see that.
Sydney Wright back in the game at 4 fouls.
I think that's the right move. You're just under 5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
The momentum's heading to Independence's way. And you get your stud player back in, and you live with the results here.
who just hit the three. Is she feeling it? Not with probably right on her, but maybe.
Well, you know, be aggressive. See if you can get a foul called. Now they have said, we're going to give you the free throw shot. We don't believe you can make it. A little Iverson screen for Johnson. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Well,
Bergen.
Ali.
Oh, my
in and
goodness. Out. Oh, what a rebound by Quinn Johnson. Great effort right there. Crowd wanted a foul, but that was just bodies going after the ball. Good no call by the officials there. Here goes.
Oh, here we go. We got an isolation.
Oh, no. Fouled her out of the game. Unbelievable. Well, you know Coach Hill at halftime, like you said earlier when Ryan Brown took the charge. I think that was a little bit of a acting job, but nevertheless, a great defensive play.
Well, Coach Wild never said a word to the referees.
That's
I
right.
think he realized.
That's unfortunate. I know Cindy probably really excited about this game and had such a great start that she'll have to be a great leader from the bench the rest of this one as she fouls out.
Yeah, that's Fleming in the corner.
Good defense.
Oh, left hand. Gonna fight for the ball, and there's the senior. And Indy's gonna get possession.
I think Summit is daring them to a good game plan by Coach Wild, honestly.
And Brown's coming in from Manis. Right here, great minute there by Maddie Manis.
Yes, she's given great minutes tonight. Every time she's been in, she's made plays.
Uh-oh.
Good tip away.
Yeah. That's going to be Pittman that put her hand out there, knocked it away, and now we are 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Indy clinging to that 1 point lead. I think the biggest difference for Indy in this run for them is how they played Rosani.
Yeah. Gapping, not letting her have any penetration toward the basket. Runk, no call. Brown. And he's going to get it back. And the shot. Fleming, the rebound, the freshman.
Oh, my goodness.
And the ball is just bouncing Indy's way right now.
It is. Oh, it's got Bergen open.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh, what effort. What a defensive play by Kayla Northrup. I don't think Bergen saw her, so he came flying in out of nowhere.
Tony Hill. Oh, the freshman.
Oh my goodness.
God. This is getting exciting.
My hands are getting sweaty. And
we're not even out there.
Right.
Fleming on the drive.
Man, she's quick.
Brown rebounds.
Pittman
cleans it up for Summit.
I tell you, Pittman's length is bothering them inside. She's a different type of player than Sydney Wright, but she's making her presence felt. Here's their play. Yep, Savannah got up.
Oh, it just couldn't find the basket.
A nice little curl play right there with a little screen action to get Rosani isolated at the top, and she can drive left or right, and you make a mistake, and Savannah just lunged one way, and that's all she needed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let me ask you this, Coach. If this basket goes in and Coach Wild maybe calls a timeout, did we try to press? He did it once. It was successful.
Wow.
But he can't get the basket to go. Wow. I mean, that is tough.
I'm with you. I think, yes, you got to change the momentum here. I mean, you got to the basket. Free throws didn't go down. And Coach Tony Hill is going to take a break, and I think he's going to talk about maybe using some clock. This is the fun part of the game. When you coach basketball, you and I have coached a lot of years.
Yeah.
And this is the fun part of the game. The last 2 minutes, it's strategy and what is the other coach going to do and how do you react to it. And, I've always talked to my players that basketball is a game of reaction. Whoever reacts best is going to end up a lot of times winning the game. You can't predict how a defense is going to play.
No, Tony Hill's got his he's got his hands full with a young team as it is in a close game with an atmosphere like this.
Right.
I mean, this is like what we call with learning experience for sure, but late season, this is what you're going to get involved right in the obviously Coach Wild been there, done that.
That's right. That's right. And just exudes confidence in his players to know, hey, we've been there, we've done this. Let's settle in, let's get a stop, and then we go down and we run our play and we do our thing. And so definitely two different type of teams, but what an effort by Indy so far. All right, we got a little 3-2 action here. Independence handles the pressure.
All right, I think Coach Hill's going to try to play keep away for a minute, knowing that any foul gets him in the free throw line, but unfortunately, a free throw is not automatic.
That's for sure. Oh, unfortunate pass right there. Ryan Brown throws it into Aaliyah Fleming, and Summit tips it, and then Aaliyah tips it.
And I'm not sure that Coach Hill, I would almost do the opposite. I would put Fleming at the high post where she can drive.
That's right.
And put Brown down there.
That's right.
To rebound or catch.
So a little flare screen again, this time for Runk. That play's worked a couple of times tonight. Now.
Yeah, I think he wants Rosani to go left.
Yeah, that was her opportunity there. Oh,
all right, got a little space.
Oh, after the.
Yeah. Runk took a shot.
Yeah, Ryan Brown really went hard after the block and then was a clean swing at it, and then on the landing hit Runk really hard. Wow, there's a minute, 7 seconds left in this game. Indy with a 3-point lead. And here we go. Can we make free throws at the end of the game?
Man. So here we go. Runk probably.
Wow.
The commentator jinx, I was just going to say, probably one of the more sure free throw shooters on the team.
Absolutely. Well, she gets one of them.
Now, I think Coach Wild on the timeout right here probably does set up some kind of press defense.
I think definitely with the inexperience and the pressure of the game, the loudness now that the gym, both student sections, almost fully equipped, ready to go. I mean, this is a time where I'm thinking pressure if I'm Summit. Independence has to be really good with their press break right here, not really knowing what's going to come because he can do so many different things defensively.
Well, an exciting game one in the girls' action.
Absolutely.
I mean, 107 here, Paul Breece, Mark Montgomery, the king of Thompson Station, here joining us on a late call from the bullpen. We're looking deep into the rotation.
That's right. That's right. I had to get the old wing going a little bit. Stretch out.
You're like, what was his name? Ricky Vaughn. Wild Thing.
That's right. All right. This is Friday night, small town basketball game. Not an open seat in the gym. Exciting. What a great experience for these girls as well. All right, looks like a man-to-man press.
Uh-oh.
Indy gets it in. Leah Oob with the ball. Ooh, almost a travel. Oh. I have to be honest, Coach. I think that was a little bailout by the official right there.
Maybe a little travel, but you got to call it and got to live with it.
That's right. I mean, he calls what he sees, and Leah Oob shooting 1-and-1.
Not guaranteed.
And right on cue.
Boy, less than a minute. Here we go. We're at the decimal point, Tom.
That's right. I don't think you hold for the last one here. You gotta try to score as quickly as possible. So if you do miss, you have time to get the ball back. I think if I'm Independence, I am holding back. I am not going to try to make them speed up right here.
Coach Wild is definitely going to. And Brown with the rebound on the missed shot. She's going to hold it. We got to
get across.
Yeah, got to get that 10 seconds.
Coach Tony Hill's going to need to get a time. Oh, they barely got it. Wow. Wow.
All right, let's set the stage. 18.4 seconds.
Yeah, Independence with a 2-point lead. Kayla Northrup shooting free throws. I think it's still 1-and-1. Both teams with 9 team fouls.
The senior. Pressure situation.
Oh, my goodness.
Good box out by Summit. Let's see what Coach Wild's going to do. He's going to call a timeout.
Absolutely, he is. Well, Coach, this is it right here. I mean, 15 seconds left in the game. You're up 2. You're in the huddle.
Man, what do you say, right? I think, you know, I think we're going to have to try to get Zani on a drive. I don't know if – I'm sure Coach Wild's got something up his sleeve, but for sure. But maybe some high ball screens for her and see if she can just take it. If she's you know, her gets a lot of help, maybe kick out to Ali or Runk and see what happens.
Yeah, I tell you, the play to me that I've seen success with tonight is they're running Bergen Ali through the elevator screen with Rosani driving left.
That's right.
And faking that pass. But I'm telling them, hey, if she's open, let's win this thing right here. Now, you don't want to take that shot with less than 5 seconds.
No.
But if you can get into your set quickly, might be a good play to end the game right here. See if Summit can knock down a 3. I think if you get a 3 early, you take it. If not, you're not wasting time. You're trying to get to the rim, draw foul, get something in the paint. And if I'm Independence, you know, I'm just making sure they throw the ball in the backcourt, and then it's switch everything on defense and stay in front of your girl. So they have to throw the ball in at the end line, so I wonder if they'll let the ball roll or if Indy's going to come up.
Yeah,
Okay, so they – all right, here we go.
Hold your breath.
Faked it. Well, they are getting Rosani on the drive. Oh, Savannah C.
Woo.
Well, they've let them play, and then here and there they don't let them play.
That's right. Now we're going to get out of bounds underneath and a timeout by Coach Wild. And if there's anybody that's going to draw a set play out of bounds and get a look, it's Coach John Wild.
That's for sure.
And see.
Well, you almost want, as an offensive team right here, you almost want a catch and shoot so you have time for an offensive rebound, or you have time if you do miss it to foul. With 6 seconds left, you're not really worried about scoring too quick.
That's right.
Because the other team is, by the time they get the ball and get the ball in bounds, with the exception of Coach Hill maybe calling a timeout if they do make the shot, you're trying to get it's a quick hitter right here because it gives you an opportunity to get a shot off, and it also gives you a quick opportunity for an offensive rebound or a tip in. What a game, Coach. What a game.
And they're, you know, the Lady Eagles are doing it with 2 freshmen on the floor.
I'm telling you, do you recall Savannah C coming out of the game tonight?
I mean, obviously she didn't start, right?
She did. She did start. Yeah,
okay, then there you go. Then there's your answer. You know, it seems like it's been like 24 hours ago since the start of the game, but yeah, I mean, and she's had a challenge to guard Rosani.
All right, here we go. Backdoor cut. Oh, my goodness. Wide open. Tie ball game, 3 seconds. 2, 1, no shot.
Coach.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, coaching for a long time, when they lined up for this play, the first thing I noticed is the girl guarding the inbounder.
Yeah, she was on that side.
She was guarding the ball instead of being under the goal. That's right. To me, as a coach, that's a cardinal rule. You always have that girl guarding for a backdoor layup. And what they do, they set a back screen for Rosani, and she scores the layup. I think Coach Tony Hill thought he had gotten a timeout before and he did. It looks like 0.7 seconds left.
Well, they may give him a second. To be honest with you, I don't know if that's enough. But everybody get their cell devices out just in case we got something big going on. But, yeah, like you talked about the out-of-bounds play. Yeah, I used to teach my girls, put your foot out of bounds. And underneath the goal. Because that's where 80% of the balls are going on out-of-bounds plays.
That's right.
Never coming ball side.
That's right. Well, and you switch your back screens.
That's right.
Again, inexperience, pressure situation. Savannah C gets back picked. I don't know who the girl, but that's a tough one. Hey, no fault at Indy at all. Just sometimes in crucial situations, those are opportunities for young teams to grow and learn from. You know, when they watch film, they'll learn from that, and hopefully they'll learn from it. It looks like they did put 1 second back on the clock. So, and they're throwing it from the sideline here.
And there's Sarah Tang sighting.
All right.
They're going to try to throw it up to her.
Oh, it looks like it was touched. Oh, no. Was it?
Oh, my.
This could be a problem. The last thing you want to do is throw it out of bounds with no one touching it because the ball goes back to where you inbounded. And that's exactly what happened. And now Coach Wild has a chance to get an inbounds play from a much better situation than what Indy just had. That's a tough inbounds right there. I can understand wanting to put your tallest player in to get a lob, but also Sarah has not played a lot in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they didn't even screen her. They just kind of ran up and over the top. Maybe you throw a Ryan Brown, let her pass the ball in.
Softball player, absolutely. Absolutely.
Anyway.
Well, it'll be interesting to see right now what Summit does right here. Now, obviously, whatever shot they get, you want it to be from well outside the three-point line. So your inbounder again, she's on the ball. I would have her in the paint, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, tried for a backdoor. Oh, my goodness. Backdoor for Bergen, and Kayla Northrop covers the backdoor but has her back turned. And like a back shoulder throw in football, Bergen catches it and smartly gets it up quick and just rims it out.
Are you kidding me, Coach?
Wow.
Not only did she even have a shot, she had a great look.
Yes. Probably surprised her.
Absolutely.
What a great throw-in, honestly.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Different coaches have different philosophies on how you want to play inbounds and stuff. My personal preference is I'm not going to guard the ball right there unless I have a really tall girl with long arms that I can take away her sight lines. But nevertheless, looks like a little extra time.
Man, extra basketball right here, guys. This is exciting. All right, give us a listen, since we do have extra time with you, and I know you're leaving after this girls' game, give us a quick synopsis of what we should be expecting tonight in the boys' game.
Well, I think you're going to have an exciting game. Two completely different teams as far as style goes. Summit, a young team that's trying to maybe be more methodical, run a lot of little matchup, 2-3 zone, wants to slow you down and make you grind it out on offense. Indy, tempo from the tip-off. And so, Summit's won some big games. They won their Thanksgiving tournament this year, beat a really good Lebanon team. They're young, have some young talent. They're not big. Indy has a tremendous advantage inside with Cameron Bell and Matthew.
But obviously,
Witt.
you talk about order battle, tight situation. Throw it out the window.
Absolutely.
Hence this girls' game going to overtime.
That's right. Oh, great. Wow.
Yeah.
I say, Kayla Northrop is a great shooter. And I think her and Bergen Ali tonight both have just, it looks so good leaving their hand and just haven't got a lot of them to fall.
Yeah, Ali only has 4 points on the night. Runk only has 7.
Well, another flare screen for Runk. Indy getting used to a lot of their main sets or main things that Summit wants to do. There's where you want the ball. Rosani's hands. What a ball game. What a ball game tonight. Oh, Ryan Brown almost a steal.
Oh, and
wow.
Steal.
Yep, tip away. Look at the speed of that young lady. Uh-oh. Rosani.
Get up, Rosani, yeah.
She's tough as nails. And Ryan Brown just showing off that athletic ability. Savannah C with a nice poke away, and recovery by Brown takes it coast to coast. And then she's patting her head saying, "Coach, get me out." That was a long trip down the floor. I think if I ran that fast, I would be passed out on the sideline. All right, here we go, Summit with another set play. Rosani's not going to take an outside shot. I think she's not feeling that shot tonight, and what a great adjustment by Coach Tony Hill on that. Oh, Johnson. Oh! Whoa! Quinn Johnson. What a shot, a three-point shot. Was that her first points of the game?
Well, we're about to find.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Wow, and now she's a player. She played for us at Thompson Station. She is a player.
Oh, my.
Oh, Aaliyah Fleming. Oh, Claudette Runk got hit. Officials timeout. We got players all over the floor. Ryan Brown limping, and Rosani limping, and Runk getting hit in the face for the second time tonight.
I think Ryan Brown, she's got the massager over there on her thigh.
Yeah.
She must be having some cramping issues over there. I don't know. But.
Yeah, that's a consistent thing with her. I've seen her with it in a couple of games this year. Well, Summit with a narrow 1-point lead after that three-pointer by Quinn Johnson.
Well, they've definitely adjusted on that flare screen set play.
Yep. And I think Coach Wild is content to hold it out, and I think I would be too. Let Rosani take it to the hole when they can't stay back on her much longer.
Those are kind of dangerous passes up on top of the half line right there.
They do take your breath away when that ball's in the air for a while.
Kind of a four-corner. You talked about it. Going to head and milk the clock. And then
smart play. I mean, you've got to force Independence to do something. Independence is going to have to make a decision.
There goes Ali with the drive.
Oh, my. Oh,
and
what
a –
she's fouled. Absolutely. Good call. Pittman with the rebound. And then, man, tough foul. But I think you have to foul her right there. She had a wide-open layup after Ali. Great drive and just, I think, was excited that she was so wide open. Not the worst thing in the world for Independence. Clock stops. You're only down one.
And we found somebody that can make a free throw for you.
I was going to say, and doubtful that anybody makes two free throws, but Pittman makes the first.
So to extend the lead to 3, and not going to happen.
So you're down 2, 35 seconds. I think you get a shot up fairly quick here.
She gone.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
It's getting their offensive rebound.
Oh, and fouled. Wow. Oh, this place is going crazy.
Fleming, the freshman.
See, blows the layup, makes a great move, but gets her own rebound, puts it back up, gets fouled. Wow. Freshman, I'm going to tell you, Independence has a bright future. These freshmen have made themselves known in this game. We'll see if we can make a clutch free throw. Oh, almost a long rebound. Savannah C just off her fingers. Well, can you say double overtime?
Hey, that was not what I was bargaining for when I showed up.
Do I get overtime pay?
Absolutely you do.
Man, what a game. What just great competitive nature by both teams. Girls on the floor just fighting for the ball. Coaches coaching their hearts out. Honestly, the old cliche, you hate to see someone lose this game. Eventually, someone will have to come out on top. Well, with the game tied, your philosophy on offense is a lot different. Now, Independence, do you come out? Do you press? Do you do something different here and possibly get a turnover or force them into a quicker shot so that you have time to get the ball back? Or do you hang back and say, we're going to get a stop?
Yeah, I think Coach Wild, like you said, is going to hold it for the last shot no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, I mean, he's going to run his set, and if it's not working, he's going to run a different one.
That's right.
And, just stay patient defensively if you're Indy, and don't give up that late.
Right, absolutely.
And if you do, make sure you have, like, Ryan Brown underneath you.
That's exactly right.
Because she's been known to take a charge.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, looks like Indy's staying in their man, so they're going to be content to try to get a stop here. You want to try and get a shot up with, 7, 8 seconds maybe.
Oh, and they're going to give it to Indy. off them shot.
Oh, now that's where your official can help you out right there. I feel like that ball was tipped by Indy. That's unfortunate. You don't want that to – luckily the game's tied and nobody has a lead, but still, that's a tough call.
Does Tony Hill call a timeout here on the pressure?
Oh,
here comes the
Leah.
pressure. She's going to take it. And that is probably the right call.
Probably should have been called earlier.
Absolutely.
Same move. But you know what? It evens out. It evens out.
That's
and I think
right.
for both teams, that's the fair thing right here. You got to travel on one end, but obviously the ball was off Indy on the other end.
Yeah. Oh, she's telling Coach Wild to say go.
Oh, no.
Oh, and the Pittman for the win.
Oh, my
no.
goodness. I'm going to tell you, Savannah C with the great reach in to deflect the ball on Rosani right there and just made the ball roll off the rim. Pittman gets an offensive rebound and barely rims out. And here we are, Coach. Double overtime.
I'm going to have to call my wife. I'm past my curfew. Holy mackerel.
Boy, border battle. Wow. You couldn't have scripted this any better.
No. Absolutely not. When are they required to go for a two-point conversion on this thing? I don't know.
No kidding. Is it sudden death at some point?
Really. You know, if we had to ask them to go to a free throw contest, this would not be a good sign for your team.
We would definitely be here for a long time. You know, the girls have absolutely played their hearts out on both ends tonight. Obviously, a lot of the key players have struggled offensively, and a lot, like we talked about earlier, the familiarity of both teams to each other. It takes away those easy plays. I think we'll see the same thing in the boys' game. Obviously, Independence has a lot of firepower, but Summit knows – they know where Jet Montgomery's going to be. They know where Owen Reese is going to be. And so, you know, and the same thing for Indy. They know the two young studs and Andrew Smith as well for Summit. So this is a great start to the night, and I have a feeling the boys' game will be the same. Double OT.
Double OT. Where are we going? The concession stand. I don't know what's going on. Stay in your seats, kids.
Really?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the? They tried to.
Probably could have been a backcourt on Ali right there. She caught it, but I guess didn't have full possession of the ball.
We'll see right here what.
Here we go, a little staggered screen for Rosani.
Oh,
off her foot.
Here we go.
Northrop driving in to see.
Off 1 foot. Another rebound. Bounces. No good.
Jump ball.
Stays that way.
Right. Ali with a good rebound in there. You had Savannah C and Northrop, and Ali was the only one with them, and she managed to get her jump ball.
Yeah, I mean, who do you go to right here? Do you go to?
I think Ryan Brown. I mean, she has an advantage over Pittman.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. Not in the corner.
Missed an entry into the post right there. Oob forced a little shot right there, but here comes Rosani.
Now this is where Summit will get you.
Oh, Quinn Johnson with a nice three. And Savannah C knocks it off Pittman. Rosani limping a little bit still.
Well, I mean, they played a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at a point where I don't know if Summit's once the post player Sydney Wright went out, it's been that 5.
Oh, ball tipped away by Oob into the backcourt. Oh no. Oh, please don't be hurt. Runk falls awkwardly. Her foot slipped. There wasn't a foul. She's obviously in pain, grasping at her right knee. We just hope that she's okay. The last thing you want to see is any injuries, especially these girls. You know, you got 4 more games left after this one, regular season, both looking to get in the playoffs. You want them to be at full strength.
Well, tell me this, Coach. Do you know who's hosting this side of the district tournament?
Summit High School is hosting the district, and I think they're actually hosting regionals as well, yes. So that's obviously a tremendous advantage to Summit to be playing at home, and they've had a special year so far. I'm glad to see Claudette standing up and walking off the floor here.
Claudette Ronk, multi-star athlete at Summit High School.
Yes, and just a wonderful kid. Like I said, I had her when she was in the 6th grade when I was at Spring Station, and you could tell at that age, it's just something special about her. So a new girl stepping into the game, and
check her rosters here.
Tarek Schur.
Tarek Schur.
Okay.
The freshman.
Wow, that's showing a lot of confidence by Coach Wild. Of course, you know, fouling out earlier in the game makes you go to your bench a little bit more. Left hand.
Wow.
I tell you, Leah Oob is unconscious. If she gets it open, she's going to take it, and she's made a lot of them tonight. All right, 2-point lead.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Man. I think, honestly, Northrop, they ran the flare screen again, and Kayla Northrop slipped down. I think Ali kind of looked at her, and it threw her shot off, maybe thinking she was going to get undercut.
So a 2-point lead in double overtime for the Lady Eagles.
I think the Eagles have to be careful not to be too hesitant and still look to score. Still a lot of time, 2.5 minutes left in overtime.
Yeah, like dribble once and pick it up.
That one right there is unconscious. She's going to the goal.
Yeah.
Aaliyah Fleming, and you know, we watched Aaliyah Fleming at Heritage Middle School last year, and in middle school she was at a different speed than a lot of the other.
100% now. Crunch time, free throw time hasn't been kind to either team, and let's see if Fleming can make one of them drop. That looked pretty.
Hey, that was good form.
So she's got 9 points on the night for the Lady Eagles.
And, you know, she was in the starting lineup really early in the year and then kind of worked her way out, and now she's working her way back in. Typical freshman player.
Oh, no.
Well, I think Summit moved first, and then Ryan Brown falls in the lane.
Yeah, it was lane violation on that.
I think it's a jump ball. I think you let her shoot it again because I think Summit stepped in first, and then Ryan Brown fell down. And I could be wrong, but the way I saw it, it looked like Ali stepped in before Ryan Brown.
Well, which is the case, yeah. And either way, we're out of luck.
Long rebound by Sunsea.
Oh!
2 points on the rebound. Oh, my goodness, it's a 5-point. It might be the biggest lead we've had in maybe the second half of the ball game.
Definitely the largest lead for Indy.
Right.
Oh, that's not a bad play. Oh,
that was a nice little UCLA screen.
Yeah, Pittman didn't want to shoot that.
If I'm Summit, I want to get something going downhill.
Absolutely.
The three-point shot has just not really been on. You want to get to the free throw line and put the.
Man, Fleming has got Johnson blocked up.
Yeah, she is quick. Really good angles on defense right there. Coach Wild now calling something. Didn't like what he got off of the spread offense. You got to almost hustle up a little bit right here. You got 1:19 left in the game. You're down 5. You don't want to waste time. Great move by Rosani. Oh, that's a good call.
Yep.
You know, Pittman is in the right place at the right time. She's really done a nice job. I mean, you lose your starter, Sydney Wright, who just started out on fire tonight. And you never know what's going to happen when you put your backup in, and she's played well. And she's done that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I believe that's 4 points for her, but I think they are all free throws.
All free throws.
Yeah.
This would be big right here. Yeah. It makes it a one-possession game. You get a stop. Hey, maybe the second time tonight we get 2 made free throws.
Now, I believe Indy's boys coach, Mark Wilkins, probably telling the boys, hey, look, guys.
Yeah,
you come out flat. Something like this. We don't want to be involved in a double overtime game tonight, right?
That's exactly right. I mean, obviously we look at this game on paper. Summit girls obviously favored over Independence girls. Independence boys favored over Summit boys. But, you know, coaches talk about it. You hear it said all the time. When it comes to rivalries, throw away the records, and this is just more proof of that. And it's high school basketball. You know, you have teenagers out there, and not every game is going to look the same.
Yeah.
And but you can't fault either team. I mean, Summit has nothing to be ashamed of. The shot's not going down, but obviously they've played extremely hard, and Independence has maybe played a little bit above their level tonight.
Now tell me a quick background on Coach Mark Wilkins for Independence.
Just a solid individual, you know, character guy. He's from South Gibson, had a lot of success there at, I believe, a 2A school in West Tennessee. Just comes with a lot of culture and has really changed the identity of Independence boys basketball.
See, got it in quick, too.
So I'm surprised that Summit's not trapping in the backcourt, but you are down 3, so you're really just looking for a stop. And then now they're trapping in the half court.
I think they tried to foul. See right there.
Yep. She almost, she really got away with a little elbow right there, but I think she felt the foul and was like, hey, what's going on? But nevertheless, they do foul Northrop, and she's going to shoot 2. So everything in this game is now 2 free throws. Okay.
Wow, now everybody wants to show out.
That's right. Well, that's a big free throw. I mean, you're a little less than a minute left in the game. Now you're up 2 possessions. Knocks them both down. Nothing but net.
Yeah, very confident, too. That's 7 for her.
And here we go, 5-point game. At Summit cannot waste time here. I mean, you're down 2 possessions. You got to get something downhill. Yep, wide open shot for Ali. Man, just a tough night from the field for her. I tell you, Coach, as a player, and I was a scorer in high school, there's just nights.
Well, we know, Rosani has not done anything in the overtimes.
Right.
Savannah C, 22, has locked her down. And then with Bergen, Ali, and Runt kind of going cold.
Right.
And there's no Sydney Wright,
yes,
post player who fouled out early.
That's right.
Kind of option. Or kind of thin.
That's right. I mean, you want to me, I want Runk to get a shot, or I want Rosani getting to the goal right here. I mean,
missed both.
Most free throws missed by Ryan Brown. That's, wow, missed a travel right there. That's a 3-point shot by Rosani. Wow. All right, here we go, 2-point game with 25 seconds. Oh, they call a foul on the catch. You know what? Good foul right there. You force the freshman to make 2. Odds are you make 1, you're down 3, 22 seconds left. I like the way Coach Wild played that right there. Don't waste any time. They get it in, you foul. And there you go. Savannah C misses the first one.
Man, if I was on defense, I may as well just, if we scored, just foul anyway.
That's right.
Even if you're up or down. There's one.
All right. Well, okay, so if I'm Tony, I was about to say, if I'm Tony Hill, I'm getting a timeout right here because I want to set my defense. I want to tell my young team, okay, girls, we're down 3 points. We can give up a drive. We don't want to give up a drive, but absolutely we cannot give Rosani or Ali an open look at a 3. So I'm talking to my team and whoever's guarding Pittman, I'm saying you're watching the perimeter. You're not worried about Pittman because she's in the paint. A 2-point shot can't really hurt you right here.
Yeah. And, you know, this late in the season, you hate to have to really spell things out for a team like this, but, you know, you talked about being a young team.
Yep.
You really got to hold their hand a lot of times.
Yes,
and,
yes.
You know, it'll be interesting, you know, just how much pressure Seed puts up in the backcourt to try to run some time off, or if he lets her just bring it across.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you, I'm full court man right here. Now I'm gonna play in front. I'm gonna let them inbounds the ball, and obviously I don't want Rosani to get an angle on me, but I'm gonna pressure because I want them to use clock. I want to take them out of their set a little bit. Obviously, you foul, you get 2 free throws, so you don't want to foul early and let them get a possession back. So they're going to pick up in the half, but they throw the ball in anyway, and she's not in a hurry. Let's see what they run.
Yep.
All right, so I'm looking for Johnson on the. Well, she drives to the goal. Oh, not a shot you want to take. A 2-point shot.
Yeah,
I don't even throw it in. Just hold it. I don't know if they're going to let game go. He blew the whistle. This may not be over.
It's over.
It's over. Now, the whistle did blow before the buzzer went off. Now, whether it makes a difference because you're shooting free throws on the other end, you're probably talking about 0.3 seconds.
Yeah, if that.
Right.
Well, our final score here in a double overtime thriller of our first game ever in 2022 in Williamson County. The Lady Eagles pull off maybe a shocker, 54-53 for Paul Breece, the king of Thompson Station, Mark Montgomery. Thanks for joining us.
I loved it, man. That was fun. What a game.
Absolutely. All right. We'll be back with the boys basketball action right after this.